There you are. Welcome back. My most ethical light and love crew. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Angels of light and love. Again, I welcome you in to direct and protect these messages. My chakras, my auras, my space, my health and wellness, my work, my essence, and that of my children's. Okay? Okay. All right. So, I have yet to take a shower today, but that is okay, because the work must be done first. That's where we're at. Things are speeding right through. I'm getting the feels for so many visitors now. Well, not the feels for them, but I am starting to recognize visitors more adeptly. You know, with more ease, excuse me. So, I know I went on a rant just a minute ago, but I figured if I put it out there into the universe to my helpers, that they're going to hear me out on what had just happened. Okay? This is some serious shit. If somebody's trying to target you around your home, this is my territory. All right? That's a separate category of bullshit right there. All right? They're cowards. Do you understand what that means? They're weasels. They know that they don't have a leg to stand on, so they scurry around in their bullshit ways in order to, dude, I don't even need to go there. So, I am reminded that it is Positive Affirmations Monday, and so, let's go with, the Book of Shadows, Tarot. As above, okay? In fact, I also want to go with, hey, since I think there's an eclipse coming, she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes, where she comes. Okay. So we're going to get one from the Seasons of the Witch, because I want to know what's going on here, okay? Oh, so I thought I had work at 12:30. Turns out it was 12 o'clock. So I was tending to some other things. I just had to like make it snappy. And so I put on some pants. But this is what I was wearing, and it worked out just fine. All right, potions and spells 28. A pinch of this, a dash of that. Be sure you're sure before you call. This is a different kind of poem, let me tell you. I was so ready for a rhyme. A pinch of this, a dash of that. Be sure you're sure before you call. Okay. 28. Let's see. Potions and spells are how a witch weaves her magical spell. Calling into existence her deepest desires, potion making and spell crafting are two rituals that, when done correctly, can bring about dozens of manifestations. Adding little pinches of this and that, here and there, can change your creations ever so slightly, and is an art that has been passed down through hundreds of generations in its many cultures. Oh, in as many cultures, dude. I guess I get so bored I paraphrase, because I'm like, I'm so bored, and that's what's going on in my head. And then I just do whatever I want. Oh, this is on page 123. Okay. Things are escalating, I told you. Okay. One of the best nights of the year to create potions and work spells is on Samhain. When the veil is at its thinnest, weaving your magic on its night is like supercharging your magical creations and rituals. Our ancestors would work spells on Samhain to survive the winter. For a time, magic was the very bread and butter of survival, a way to protect, nourish, and support through good times and bad. Should you receive the Potions and Spells card, Know that you should begin learning the art of potion making and spell crafting. The more personal a spell or potion, the better the chance of a favorable outcome. You are capable of manifesting anything you wish. You are the director of your life, and as a witch, you are better equipped to manifest the exact life you desire and deserve. Think big. The potions and spells available to you are endless. You can have and create anything you choose. Make it your mission to craft your life. Well, thanks so much. I know I was supposed to do apothecary stuff, but the range is so wide. I was waiting for a time in my life when this would come through, when I would get the official go. So in the meantime, I collected like all of these, things to work with, and I couldn't do that with my ex, causing a ruckus here. I couldn't do it because of all the tampering and tainting and all of that. I told you I couldn't even like trust the food. I'll have to show you a picture of how I taped, like anytime I would get tea, I would have to, like, because you put the straw in the thing and it would already puncture the thing. So I'd have to like tape it in a way that like jimmied it and covered all the holes and the possibilities. Because, when you're living with a druggie, not knowing how much druggies they're taking or what kind, they can do all sorts of shit. I've seen it from the same source. Like, I had a lot of growing up to do. Let me tell you that, okay? I had to. So anyway, I was feeling bummed for the past like year or two because like I collected all of these things within the past, 2 to 3 years. And herbs can go like kind of stale after a little while, and I tried to like manage their storage, and but like I have enough resources, and I've already like dabbled a little bit with like my candle stuff, the dressings, and it's wonderful. This trip is wonderful. So oh yeah, okay, so I am going to use the answer deck real quick. Gimme. Thank you very, very much. Dude, I took a lot from here. Goodness gracious. Okay. Alright, where's the rest of the deck? Wait, did I use all of it? Holy smokes, where did you go? This is not all of the deck. Oh, it's right here. See? High and low. Okay. Grab it all. Alright. It's gonna be okay. Okay. Better than okay. It's gonna be awesome. See, I love that mantra because even though it might seem like a little cheesy at first glance, dude, it totally works because at least my mind thinks in incremental values like that. Like, oh, I gotta correct that. Oh, scratch that. Oh, scratch that. Oh, there's the one. Okay, so let's start with a positive affirmation here. What's going to set the tone, Spirit? First off, ooh, it's an ending. Death. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So, we meet again. I didn't realize we were going to get these many variations of death. Like the theme, I like it because the theme is never stale. You get to taste it in its very many facets, its many different pairings of life. That's positive, isn't it? It doesn't get boring. Okay, a clarifier to that, Spirit. A lot of clarifiers. Good news, new beginnings, and confusion. Oh, my dear. The angels playing their ding-dong ditchum are doing such a great job. You know, like, first you're like here, and then you're like there, and then they switch it up, and then it gets a little confusing, I have to say. It's like, I was here, and then I was there, but then there was a trap door, and then a secret one, and so, anyway, this is good stuff. It's definitely good stuff, okay? Because everybody says when there's a closed door, you know, many others open, and to every ending there is a new beginning. But this is so obvious. I mean, like, even our shadows are like, hooray, hooray. This is what do you call this? Oh, wait, sorry, I could not see here. I was wondering why I wasn't getting answers to my mail, and I think I found out why with this live. Huh? What do you mean? Where are the answers? Wait. I wish there was timestamps on here, because it's fine. It's okay. Labyrinths, yes. You know what? But this is, I don't know why. I usually come up with labyrinths when I see this. But lately it's been a maze. So I think there's something here, a wordplay on amaze, like things that are amazing us. Like our senses. And so our shadows are like, yippee skippy, we've got it. And yeah, there's some kind of amazement. Like, I think we're just amazing ourselves in all of this too, because for me to catch on to like all this stuff that's going on, for sure. So many power plays. It's so cool. I don't even understand. There must be some kind of program. Like, I normally do not think this way. I swear it. I've never even thought about it, things this way. But dude, like, people, I cannot deny the messages that I'm receiving. I know how good I am. So there's no way that like I'm imagining the bullshit that's like laid out in front of me at work, or like stepping outside of it. I mean, not all of it is like bullshit, but they're raw truths. Oh yeah. Definitely. I mean, dude, I don't even know what to say. But okay, so these are wonderful things that are coming through. Our shadow sides. This is basically oh my gosh. What song was that was just divined? It was somehow woke up the devil in me, something like that. I forgot. I would just recently put it on there, and I listened to the lyrics. I'm like, what the fuck? That's crazy. So basically, the shadows within us are igniting. And this is, the demon. Oh, yeah. Disturbed. I hear, okay, ringing 1046, and it's 1424 on there. But it was down with a sickness. And there's something like primitive within us. It's primordial. That's what they're saying. They're correcting it. Something primordial within us that's awakening. Yeah, and it's nothing like we've ever experienced, at least in this lifetime. So what opened up to that? Loss opened up to diligence. So whenever something like turns up missing, or whether it's our own feelings generated by some kind of loss, or something that is actually lost. It's there's a call out for attention to it. Like there's something about our focus, like being drawn to that, honed in to that moment. And so the positive affirmation here, okay, right behind diligence was forgiveness. So there's attending to wounds. There's attending to wounds. Like wanting to put salve over it. What's the positive affirmations here? I think this new level up has heightened our senses to pay attention to these turning points, these integral parts of our lives. You know, like the articulations of joints. That's basically what we're looking at as human models, role models. We're looking at the articulation points of what makes us more fluent in our motions, in our gestures. So, and it's exercising that power. So when we have to live like more of a minimalistic type of, I don't know if it's like minimalistic type of life. When we have to be more practical with our efforts, that's the part that shows how evolved we are. Oh yeah, yes. So that's very good. So it's like reading between the lines. It's paying more attention to ourselves than what's going on like the craziness on the outskirts. Okay, because what this foretells is that with that mindset, that they're not going to make any difference anyway, because their emotions are depicting a certain realm that keep them stagnant. Our emotions are like even retracting from them is retracting our bids from them is what I'm hearing, is motioning us towards a better place. And there is nothing, absolutely nothing that they can do to stop us from that outcome that's meant for us. They're just big distractions. That's all that they are. That's what their sentience depicts. They distract themselves so they can do whatever it is that they gotta do. And let them take that upon their destiny in whole, not ours. That's what that's all about. Huh. Okay. Topper for that is fair gray-haired woman. So again, there's a maturation right there. A little withdrawn, yes. Definitely. All right, so moving on. Okay, the positive affirmations with it. So this is not just a new vibe, but this is stepping up to the new platform, the new standard. Yes, let's verify that, Spirit. Home. Okay, and it's about self-management of Well, again, we're talking about the fireplace thing. What? Where did we last see that? Okay. This is personal business matters. Yeah. Definitely. So, what else do you want to say about this? Okay, there's that. Bottom of the deck, brown-haired man in reverse. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Peace in reverse. You know what? I don't need any more confusion. Okay. Judgment in reverse. I'm good with that. Okay. Now, none of us need any more confusion. You know? Oh, dude, where? Oh, it's right here. Are these? Where are you? Huh? That's the witch's. Oh, I accidentally. Oh wait, I didn't mean to get the witch's tarot. I meant to get the Book of Shadows tarot. As above. Okay. Okay, let's do this. So yeah, okay. So the eclipse is coming. I have no idea what that's all about. I know I did a reading on the eclipse, not knowing when the eclipse was, but I have to revisit that. Whoopee. Crone of water. Okay, King of Cups in reverse. Oh, it's Jesus Christ energy. It's Spirit and Cash in reverse. So, ooh, Judgment. It's initiation. Okay, undercover, we're being initiated. That's what you're talking about. That live. An illusion to distractions. Business matters. Positive. You know, sorry, I'm not keeping up with, like, I don't expect people to respond. Excuse me. What do you mean I'm talking about that live? Sorry. I just got a little carried away here into my reading. They're distractions. You know? The bullshitters. Definitely distractions. It's like, it's so easy for us to lose focus of where we're going when there's, you know, chaos like immediately in front of us. And people are trying to push your buttons. And, you know, when you're around a lot of confused people, it makes things a little more confusing than they normally would without them. So, you know, with this whole like gratitude thing about positive affirmations and blooming where you're planted, you have to find purpose in all of that chaos. And some of that, I realized that people like are continuing to test me because like I hold it in, like when they get too close, when they find reasons to like get into my energy, that I withhold my tongue because it's not like they didn't hold their hand there for a second longer, or they didn't like, you know, lean in for like 3 seconds longer. So I'm anticipating the next time somebody does something, I will be so much more agile. I'm so excited for that moment where I get to speak up, because I tried it with a customer. I was sincere about it. I said, "Oh, over here is fine." I said it very firmly. And they listened. Both of them did. I just had to set the tone. That was a freaking lesson. That's all it was. And once I do that with my coworkers and whoever else that's a customer that's bullshitting, trying to siphon some of my good tidings, my protectors will know. And if they don't, it'll kick in that I can leave the situation as I please. A mid-transaction, I can just void it out and leave like, oh, I could just get, I can lie my way out of it. You know what I mean? I can do whatever that is that I need to do in order to save myself. And so, with that, I'm excited to see what unfolds. Because when I put it out into the universe very directly to these offenders, karma comes in so beautifully. So much more beautifully. So, we are initiates. Yay. All right. Anything else you want to tell me? Jesus Christ, what do you want to tell me? What do you want to tell me? What do you want to tell me so far about this crew right here and myself? Positive Affirmations Monday. Oh, okay. The elements in reverse and the world card upright. You know how beautiful this is? We're not just, this is not just saying that we're able to, but we are actively closing out cycles, like humongous cycles. You see, like from earth to sky. And this is the pocketed, you know, when I have the Ace of Pentacles in reversal, that's the ace in pockets. Like that's the all, what is it? The all axis pass in pocket. This is not just the pentacle. This is all 4 elements in pocket, in tow. And she's drawing that from her pocket to make that like manifest in for real, for real. Okay. But this is closing out all cycles because not only are we gifted, but we're living a purposeful life. We're finding purpose to our resources, and we're not just like flashing the stuff that we've got. Okay, we're just employing it as needed. Sometimes all together, sometimes as an alchemist, you like mix 2 or whatever, a ratio of these things in order to bring it out into fruition. But bottom line, we're not just granted these things, but because we are we're using our magic of integration. That's what's happening. The positive affirmation is that we know what to do with what we've got. We're blessed and honored to receive and employ and be trusted to employ this into our new world while closing out the old. Being multitaskers and how do I say it? Being multitaskers. I don't really want to use that word. As an alchemist, we can transition worlds with ease. The segue is just a partition between here and there. It's an ongoing fragment because our lives are ever changing. And knowing this, as an alchemist, we can bring so much life. We can breathe so much life into this new world. Every step that we take is conceptually a new portal. So as we move forward, as we gravitate towards what's meant for us, we're evolving. I like it. It's so good. Okay. All right. Positive affirmations Monday brings us what? What else? Oh, Goddess Kali wants to say something. So, Goddess Kali, what is our next positive affirmation? 6 of Pentacles in reverse. It is time for us to receive. It's time for us to give back to ourselves. Yes. The inflow is here and in the now. That's good. Okay. You want a clarifier for that, Kali? Let's get a clarifier for the Six of Pentacles in reverse. We got Two of Wands, extroverted. Ace of Wands, extroverted. So that's the Three of Wands right there. Accentuated. Oh my God, is it Tuesday? It's not Tuesday. It's not. Oh my God, fuck. That's okay. Positive affirmations on a Tuesday. I missed them yesterday then. No, today's Monday. For you, it's probably a Tuesday. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Okay. Got me all confused. Okay, Ten of Wands in reverse. That's excellent. Let me tell you. The ships are rolling in. And we are leading them in. One by one. Don't you know? And our ships are like creative builds. You know, they're not like cookie cutter ships. No. And they bring in different things. Different wonderful things. See, we're leading it. You see our maze? You'll see it. And it's like, yeah. It's, we don't have to like hold our breath anymore. We don't need to like, you know, when you're lifting, you're almost like holding your breath to like when you're lifting. There's something about that there. Whereas this is like you get to like release that. There's breathing room here. This is good. I like it. Okay, so it's time to receive. Yeah. Yeah. You know what it's saying, though? The ships are coming like, it's like tenfold. Because this is like 10 aces in pocket. You see that? These constellations? This is big stuff. Because, like, Kali wouldn't just, like, give us, like, plain Jane type of news. There is no friggin'... Kali is not like that. No. Yeah. Yeah, so, there's no way. So, this is excellent. Okay. One more item here. Before I want to do bananagrams, because that's where some of the magic lies. Oh, okay. Four of Wands. Again, home and hearth. What beautiful closure is that? So we see that again for the second time with a different deck. That's beautiful. Bottom of the deck. Elemental of Earth. Oh. It's the charm. It's the freebie. Pentacle. Energy. This is not just an all-access pass, because like an all-access pass you can kind of like duplicate it. I like, how do I say it? There's an all-access pass, there's assumptions made by it. However, being that this is a charm and up level to the all-access pass, this is an investment in not just many directions, but dimensions. That is what it is saying. This is good. That's what we're involved with. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Why the nine? It's codependent energy. This is groupthink at its best form. Let me just verify like what's context to that right underneath it. Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, talk about groupthink. Yeah. These are like collective dreams. You know how people like, you know the storyline of Freddy Krueger, like how they're dreaming of the same character or whatever? It's kind of like the same thing. Cookie cutter ship. A cookie cutter is just like duplicating. They're like clones, okay? So, when we're looking at our ships coming in, it's like each one brings its own. Like, if you know, like the biblical, like the 3 wise men that bring gifts to Jesus on his birth, whatever. It's like frankincense, myrrh, and something else. Yeah, it's kind of like that. So we don't, like, things that are coming in that are of abundance are in a variety of forms. And they operate differently because each, when you say like whatever floats your boat, there's certain operations with like a common thread within them. So they're all functional. They're all, it's just they operate differently. These resources will operate differently, but they're very much gifts. All right, so one more. 3 of Swords, 3 of Air. Okay. So one thing, am I not to look into the future too much? What's the clarifier for that? What does this mean here? Maiden of Earth in reverse. So Page of Pentacles in reverse. One more. I'm not sure. I'm getting several messages. Beltane, the Lovers in reverse. There's something. Who is here? Wait a minute. Who's here? What the heck? Okay. So, for the Queen of Wands that are in reverse, you know exactly what that means, okay? It is saying, am I supposed to read for these people? I don't know. Maybe everybody needs a positive affirmation. Yay! All right. So, you know who you are. Queen of Wands in reversals. Okay. Your relationships. Okay, let's be positive here. Okay, let's be positive. Okay. The heartbreak that you experience is a way for you to look at your pentacle as like a 360 investment on visualizations, okay? So that pentacle is like spinning, right? So it turns into this orb like that, right? For you to see into your future on what your needs are. And if it isn't as obvious, there's something about inner child investments to yourself that you need to honor that a bit more, as well as holding hand in hand with that. Celebrate yourself and who you are more independently. That is what it's saying. Definitely more independently. Okay. So, because that could easily turn things up for you. You know, turn things completely around for you. That's what it's saying there. So you hold the power to that. Your insights do. There is power within you that lays dormant and cannot be awakened unless you come to this. It's not even just a conclusion, but this personal activation. That's what it's saying. I'm going to cut the deck to what? 7 of Cups in reverse. That's basically the only way to go. That's the only, if you have a rebuttal, speak it fortheth. But that's what it's saying. I mean, my is has weighed the pros and cons, and that's definitely. Okay. All right. Ace of Cups. Yep, that's the winning. Yep, that's what it is. All right. Bananagrams time. Okay. One thing I gotta check here. Okay. Danny, are you fucking with me? Book of Shadows. The Hierophant. That doesn't say shit. I mean, to me anyway. And the Elemental of Fire. Spirit, what do you say about this? 3 of Wands. No, I'm just watching the patterns real quick here. I mean, the cards just say that you're here, you're activated, like we have your attention, and that you're just trying to learn a few things while figuring things out yourself. It's very general, but there's something I just want to make sure, because jet lag, okay. I didn't see anything of that sort here. Okay, so that's true. Okay, that's true. Okay, just very face value here. Okay, because I keep saying, like, you're not sure if you're following all of it. And I've had a lot of energies, like, try to gaslight me. Repeat, like, viewers attempt to gaslighting me. With, like, certain things that would throw me off. So, okay, let's get out of being stuck. Okay, so that was just, okay, a little tangent there. Sorry, I had to double check. Okay. All right, back to positive affirmations. Okay, I'll get one more card because, like, woo! Boop, 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 boom. 3 of Wands in reverse again. That's great. Okay. So, the ships are here. They're starting to arrive. They're docking. All right. Positive affirmations. What do we got here? N came off as a Z. So some of you are like New Zealanders or... Okay. Anyway. D, D, E, O, O, N, E, A, U, D, O, I, L, S, E, E, A, E, Y. Did I say U? I think there's another U anyway. F, B, R, C. We have, oh, now I know why. Just like, dude, this guy never, like, okay, let's just calm that, because there's more than one person with that name. Okay, so you're gonna melt it. All right, okay. Oh, well, Danny, we have your, keep positive there. Yeah, we have your name here, Danny. We also have Daniel. We have Donnie as well, like Donnie Darko. We have Brave without the V though. I'm not gonna entertain that. Nope. I see Rifle again. Free. Freed. Oh, I almost saw Freeman and Freemason. But there's no M. What the frick does that mean? Okay. Sublease. Sublease, what is, okay. Feed. BYO. Slab. Sudan. Insane. Clay. Something about molding. Ford. Before. Clean. You know, I think when we're stepping into a new place or starting a new project, like you have to clean up this, like, tend to the old wreckage so that your new buildings are not ridden with old energy. Do you know what I mean? Like, so there's something about doing the dirty work is essential for this portal. So there's something like, how do I say it? Oh, I have cleanse. So water is a big deal here because there's a lot of fire within us as well. Yeah. Okay. Braid. There's something about that, like present, past, future, kind of like braided. There's something about that that's protective in magic. It's give me a second. I see flood as well. Cloud. What's that song? Because I see flay. I seek you out, flay you alive. One more. Or something. Survive. No, I'm not scared. Something. It's from Zedstead, I believe. I don't know. I forget what they say, but it's like, I seek you out, flay you alive. One more word and you won't survive. And I can't stand your stolen power, see right through you any hour. What the heck? There's, you know, we can't, we're not, we don't control everything. So when we like notice that there's bullshit energy wherever we go, maybe not in every single place, but a majority of places that we go, there's very much a purpose to all of that. So, like, we're not inciting any kind of violence, but at the same time, we're not shying away from like, it's inevitable confrontation. So, yeah, there's something about that. But when we see it like that, it's when we speak of something being inevitable, we're not implying doom for us. This is more of a foreboding and a preparation of its arrival, being more readily available to show up. Yeah, we have a lot of vowels left. I don't even understand why it's like this. It's supposed to be positive affirmations, but I think we melded it with like the realness of this world. Our surroundings. So right now it's important to, I know this sounds a little like minor, but braids are very helpful. It's a connection with the ancestors, whether male or female, or, you know, however you identify yourself. That's a definite. There's something about the unification and kind of like, how do I say it? That's all that I'm going to say about that. Sound. Yeah. So I have a lot of clairsentient or clairaudient people here. And they're also saying that to practice with that, to really listen to what people, like how people are telling you things, when they're telling you things, in what context and who's around, you know, to pay attention. especially to the tone, the sound, in context to the whole ambiance. Like what that implies. Yeah, definitely. Because like in my dissolution stuff, I know that you probably whatever, but I've paid attention to how that attorney communicates with me, at what timing, and the modifications in like casting out a line, like getting a flavor. Like once he realized that how do I say it? I wasn't as dumb as he thought I was, or as lazy as he thought I was, but just rather inexperienced in this realm. He backed off because you can't, or like he went a different route to approach. So there's something about that there. Like a lot of people will get by in spirituality within their workings by playing dumb, by acting like they don't know things. But the people who are truly on point with their gifts can see beyond that. Like the Billy Pile, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's so easy to see right through all of those facades. So, yeah, that's what they're saying. Okay, so I have a whole bunch of vowels here. I am going with that. Okay. Sounded. And also paying attention to past, regrouping with yourself on what had happened. Doing a recap, because we're doing past tense of sounded or even braided. Oh, also, okay, they are saying, okay, bed. Before you go to sleep, before you go to sleep, there are some precautions that you need to take. One of them is simply like braiding your hair. The symbology behind it, our ancestors recognize. So it's a way of protection also, within those measures. Bound. End of year. I seek you out, flay you alive. One more word, and you won't survive. And I'm not scared of your stolen power. See right through you any hour. Something about end of year. Oh, the end of this year is will signify just how many like heads are supposed to roll. Like it's done. Okay. Yeah. That's what it's saying here. So that's great, because it's gosh, it's mid-October, almost mid-October. We're nearly there in our goodbyes. Maybe that's what rifle is for too, on hunting season. Okay. Sound duo. So there's something about echoes. Something echoes Odessa. But there's something about the frequencies that are echoing through audio with our kind. Because it's a duo, it's sharing the same ideas there. So I have IE left here. IE. I mean, IE is what? Inland Empire, Internet Explorer. I mean, it could be EI. What's that song? EI. Oh, it's a Nelly song. There's a lot of movement. I don't even know. I forget what that song is. It's been a long time. Okay. Is it? I don't know. So that, I know that's channeled for a reason. Okay. There's something here that's missing, though. Oh. Okay. So what they're saying, I can't tell you what that means. I can't tell you what that means. I'm not supposed to. Okay. But there's many places I can put EE. And I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. EE. It's like, oh, measuring up. Derps, yeah. That's what it is. So this is, being able, you know, like, KPIs, like you can, what is it? You measure, what is it called? Something about units of measure, but there's something. Anyway, it's measuring up, like how much you've cleansed, like how far you've come along. And I don't know, I don't know why somebody's thinking about measuring up in bed. I don't know why, but that's what it's showing me here too. Because there's 3 places that it can be, and those are the 3 elements that we just discussed. I don't know. But that's what it's saying here. that's it for that. Okay. I know this is supposed to be Positive Affirmations Monday, but that's the messaging that I got. And, I mean, it's not really bad. It's just, I think the more that we learn anything that's verified, like that, you know, like how they say no news is good news. This way it's a little different. It's these prompts are well worth having, especially in this phase that we're going through. The positive affirmation is the gift of knowledge is definitely has surrounding responsibilities, but with those responsibilities, as we approach them, we're gifted with more knowledge. So it's like it's ever flowing. And with that, with those leads, it's like we can trust where we're going. You know what I mean? There's something empowering behind it. Like, yeah, there's something there. All right. This one was a little complex, but I'm feeling tons better. And let me see, one from the Tarot del Fuego. What do you got here? Oh, it's the Magician. They're saying we could do whatever we want. I am shocked that I still have people here only because of me just trying to figure this stuff out. And it's not like as I have certain thoughts about how I deliver. And when I experience hesitations, when things are unclear, there's nothing to be ashamed of in that. Everybody goes through that. Yeah. There's a divining rod for his staff. And it's fruitful as well. It's do you see this? It's almost shaped like a wishbone. But you can do anything. Even with the results of this, I know that yeah, I'm so late to these things. Yeah, Old McDonald's farm, definitely. But yeah, I know that even though there's a bunch of hesitation here, I know that it'll just freaking work out. Just follow the trail of crumbs. Let's do it. Okay. All right. One to bestow upon the crowd for the gift of presence. What do we have? The Hermit in reverse. Okay, it opened up to that, but I meant to get the card that was in front of it, which is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, you know what they're saying? Just as you love all sentience beyond you, you're exercising that extra love for yourself when you're going through some trials, and that's wonderful. You gotta applaud that. There are many unknowns. I mean, sometimes you just gotta let things be. You just let it roll how it's supposed to roll. And it'll turn out amazingly better than you thought it would. Okay. I think that's it. That's all. Like, I'm just gonna drag this thing out if I just keep going. So yeah, it's already been 70 minutes. So Thank you very much, all my sponsors and supporters. All donations provided in light and love. They are received and employed accordingly. Thank you for respecting my time, my space, my energy, my work, my health and wellness, my essence, and that of my children's. So, upon closing all portals, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine with their appropriate karmas due, assisting with that sequence of rollout. In light and love, I close all portals. Now.